used it for a shed. But it's sound. Got windows, a porch, back door. Plus it cool and green down by the creek. Ast me to make some curtains and I make some out of flour sack. It not big, but it homey. Got a bed, a dresser, a glass, and some chairs. Cook stove for cooking and heating, too. Harpo daddy give him wages for working now. He Harpo wasn't working hard like he should. Maybe little money goose his interest. Told me, Miss Seeley, I'm going on strike. What? Ain't going to work? He don't. He come to the field, pull 2 ears of corn, let the birds and weevil eat 200. Us don't make nothing this year. Now Sophia coming, he always busy. He chop, he hammer, he plow. He sing and whistle. Look half her size. But she's still a big strong girl. Arms got muscle. Legs, too. She swing that baby about like it nothing. Got a little pot on her now and give you the feeling she all there. Solid. Like if she sit down on something, it be mash. Tell Harpo, hold the baby, while she come back in the house with me to get some thread. She making some sheets. He the baby, give it a kiss, chuck it under the chin. Grin, look up on the porch at his daddy. Underscore blow smoke, look down at him, and say, yeah, I see now she going to switch the traces on you. Harpo want to know what to do to make Sophia mind. He sit out on the porch with Mr. ____. He say, I tell her one thing, she do another. Never do what I say. Always back talk. To tell the truth, he sound a little proud of this to me. Mr. ____ don't say nothing. Blow smoke. I tell her she can't be all the time going to visit her sister. Us married now, I tell her. Your place is here with the children. She say, I'll take the children with me. I say, your place is with me. She say, you want to come? She keep primping in front of the glass, getting the children ready at the same time. You ever hit her? Mr. ____ ast. Harpo looked down at his hands. Nah Sue, he say low, embarrass. Well, how you spect to make her mind? Wives is like children. You have to let 'em know who got the upper hand. Nothing can do that better than a good sound beating. He puff on his pipe. Sophia think too much of herself anyway, he say. She need to be taken down a peg. I like Sophia, but she don't act like me at all. If she talking when Harpo and Mr. ____ come in the room, she keep right on. If they ask her where something at, she say she don't know. Keep talking. I think 'bout this when Harpo asked me what he ought to do to her to make her mind. I don't mention how happy he is now. How 3 years pass and he still whistle and sing. I think 'bout how every time I jump when Mr. ____ call me, she look surprise. And like she pity me. Beat her. I say. Next time I see Harpo his face a mess of bruises. His lip cut. One of his eyes shut like a fist. He walk stiff and say his teeth ache. I say, what happened to you, Harpo? He say, oh, me and that mule. She fractious, you know. She went crazy in the field the other day. By time I got her to head for home I was all banged up. Then when I got home, I walked smack dab into the crib door. Hit my eye and scratch my chin. Then when that storm come up last night I shut the window down on my hand. Well, I say, after all that, I don't expect you had a chance to see if you could make Sophia mind. No'm, he say. But he keep trying. Just when I was about to call out that I was coming in the yard, I hear something crash. It come from inside the house, so I up on the porch. The 2 children be making mud pies on the edge of the creek, they don't even look up. Open the door cautious, thinking 'bout robbers and murderers, horse thieves and hants. But at Harpo and Sophia, they like two men's. Every piece of furniture they got is turned over. Every plate look like it broke. The looking glass crooked, the curtains torn. The bed look like the stuffing pulled out. They don't notice. They fight. He try to slap her. He do that for? She reach down and grab a piece of stove wood and whack him cross the eyes. He punch her in the she double over groaning but come up with both hands lock right under his privates. He roll on the floor. He her dress tail and pull. She stand there in her slip. She never blink a eye. He jump up to put a hammer lock under her, she throw him over her back. He fall bam up against the stove. Don't know how long this been going on. I don't know when they spect to conclude. I ease on back out, wave to the by the creek, walk back on up home. Morning early, us hear the wagon. Harpo, Sophia, the two babies be going off for the weekend, to visit Sophia's sister. For over a month I have trouble sleeping. I stay up late as I can before Mr. ____ start complaining 'bout the price of, then I soak myself in a warm bath with milk and Epsom salts, then sprinkle little witch hazel on my pillow and out all the moonlight. Sometimes I get a few hours sleep. Then just when it look like it ought to be getting good, I up. First I'd get up quick and drink some milk. Then I'd think 'bout counting fence post. Then I'd think 'bout reading the Bible. It is. I ask myself. Little voice say, something you done wrong. Somebody spirit you sin against. Maybe. Late one night it come to me. Sophia. I sin against Sophia's spirit. Pray she don't find out, but she do. Harpo told. The minute she hear it she come marching up the path, toting a sack. Little cut all blue and red under her eye. She say, just want you to know I look to you for help. Ain't I been helpful? I asked. She open up her sack. Here your curtains, she say. Here your thread. Here $1 for letting me use 'em. They yourn, I say, trying to push them back. I'm glad to help out. Do what I can. You told Harpo to beat me, she said. No I didn't, I said. Don't lie, she said. I didn't mean it, I said. Then what you say it for? She asked. She standing there looking me straight in the eye. She looked tired and her jaws full of air. I say it 'cause I'm a fool, I say. I say it 'cause I'm jealous of you. I say it 'cause you do what I can't. What that? She say. Fight. I say. She stand there a long time, like what I said took the wind out her jaws. She mad before, sad now. She say, all my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy. I had to fight my brothers. I had to fight my cousins and my uncles. A girl child ain't safe in a family of men. But I never thought I'd have to fight in my own house. She let out her breath. I loves Harpo, she say. God knows I do. But I'll kill him dead before I let him beat me. Now if you want a dead son-in-law you just keep on advising him like you doing. She put her hand on her hip. I used to hunt game with a bow and arrow, she say. I stopped the little trembling that started when I saw her coming. I'm so shame of myself, I say. And the Lord he done whip me little bit too. The Lord don't like ugly, she say. And he ain't stuck on pretty. This opened the way for our talk to turn another way. I say, you feel sorry for me, don't you? She think a minute. Yes ma'am, she say slow, I do. I think I know how come, but I asked her anyhow. She say, to tell the truth, you remind me of my mama. She under my daddy thumb. Nah, she under my daddy foot. Anything he say, goes. She never say nothing back. She never stand up for herself. Try to make a little half stand sometime for the children, but that always backfire. More she stand up for us, the harder time he give her. He hate children and he hate where they come from. Though from all the children he got, you'd never know it. I never know nothing about her family. I thought, looking at her, nobody in her family could be scared. How many he got? IAST. 12. She say. Weo, I say. My daddy got 6 by my mama before she died, I say. He got 4 more by the wife he got now. I don't mention the 2 he got by me. How many girls? She asked. 5, I say. How about in your family? 6 boys, 6 girls. All the girls big and strong like me. Boys big and strong too, but all the girls stick together. 2 brothers stick with us too, sometime. Us get in a fight, it's a sight to see. I ain't never struck a living thing, I say. Oh, when I was at home I tapped the little ones on the behind to make 'em behave, but not hard enough to hurt. What you do when you get mad? She asked. I think. I can't even remember the last time I felt mad, I say. I used to get mad at my mammy cause she put a lot of work on me. Then I see how sick she is. Couldn't stay mad at her. Couldn't be mad at my daddy cause he my daddy. Bible say, honor father and mother no matter what. Then after while every time I got mad, or start to feel mad, I got sick. Felt like throwing up. Terrible feeling. Then I start to feel nothing at all. Sophia frown. Nothing at all? Well, sometime Mr. ___ get on me pretty hard. I have to talk to old Maker. But he my husband. I shrug my shoulders. This life soon be over, I say. Heaven last always. You ought to bash Mr. ___ head open, she say. Think 'bout heaven later. Not much funny to me. That funny. I laugh. She laugh. Then us both laugh so hard us flop down on the step. Let's make quilt pieces out of these messed up curtains, she say. And I run get my pattern book. I sleeps like a baby now. Shug Avery sick and nobody in this town want to take the queen honeybee in. Her mammy say she told her so. Her say, tramp. A woman at church say she dying maybe tuberculosis or some kind of nasty woman disease. I want to AST, but don't. The women at church sometime nice to me. Sometime not. They look at me there with Mr. ___ children. Trying to drag 'em to the church, trying to keep 'em quiet after us get there. They of the same ones used to be here both times I was big. Sometimes they think I don't notice, they stare at me. Keep my head up, best I can. I do a right smart for the preacher. Clean the floor and windows, make the wine, wash the linen. Make sure there's wood for the stove in winter time. He call me Sister Seeley. Sister Seeley, he say, you faithful as day is long. Then he talk to the other ladies and they mens. I scurry about, doing this, doing that. Mr. ___ sit back by door gazing here and there. The women smile in his direction every chance they get. He never look at me or even the preacher got his mouth on Shug Avery, now she down. He take her condition for his text. He don't call no name, but he don't have to. Everybody know who he mean. He talk 'bout a strumpet in short skirts, smoking cigarettes, drinking singing for money and taking other women men's. Talk 'bout slut, hussy, heifer and street cleaner. I cut my eyes back at Mr. ___ when he say that. Street cleaner. Somebody got to stand up for Shug, I think. But he don't nothing. He cross his legs first to one side, then to the other. He gaze out the window. The same women smile at him, say amen gainst Shug. but once us home he never stopped to take off his clothes. He called down to Harpo and Sophia house. Harpo come running. Hitch up the wagon, he say. Where us going? Say Harpo. Hitch up the wagon, he say again. Harpo hitch up the wagon. They stand there and talk a few minutes out by the barn. Then Mr. ____ drive off. One good thing 'bout the way he never do any work round